Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Grace Watches by Priyanshi Goku. And today I'm going to share with you my interview experience with Kotak Life Insurance. I got selected in Kotak Life Insurance through ICI campus. As you know, CA exams got over. Now people are waiting for their results. Guys, until you're waiting for your results, just prepare yourself with few interview questions, interview rounds. You will have definitely enough time after your results. But let's start the preparation. It's better to start early always. So. I will tell you the interview process, the selection process as well with Kotak Life Insurance. So, so Kotak Life Insurance selected me through ICI campus. So what's the process? I'll tell you the entire process. After the results were out, ICI campus program. You will get the notifications on ICI website. You need to register yourself on the portal and fill all your details, articleship details, your education details, your address and ID proof and everything. And then companies shortlist you based on your profile. So Kotak Life Insurance shortlisted me, and then they had one online round. So what is this online round? It had quants, logical, English, and one tax or audit subject questions. So once you clear this online round, only then will you be qualified for the interviews. So mine was done offline. It was via Zoom. So if it is via Zoom also, there are few tips that you need to remember in mind. Please wear formals whenever you're having any interview. If it is not physical, then do wear formals. So our first tip: please wear formals. Please wear light color shirts and a blazer. Anyways, it's compulsory when you're giving interview for ICI campus. Uh, Dress code for women is given in the ICI notification, so do follow that. Blazer is also given when you're wearing western formals. So wear light color shirts and then blazer, and then do wear trousers. I know when you're in Zoom meeting, you wear shorts or anything, casuals, but it's better to prepare and wear always formals, complete formals, so that you're prepared for the interview. Then tip number two. So first I'll go tips and then I'll tell you the entire interview process. So first was wearing formals. Neat and clean formals. Don't wear dark color shirts. Wear white, light blue, light pink, light green, all these kinds of shirts. And the best is for any interview is light blue or white color shirts. That is the best. Secondly, uh, how to introduce yourself. Don't be nervous at all. Either you're going to get selected or get rejected. It's up to you how you give your interviews. Okay, don't be nervous at all. Always have a smiling face. uh, be confident enough. If you don't know the questions, it's fine, it's okay. Even I didn't know many questions, so it's fine. Don't be nervous. Don't show the interviewer that you don't know many of the things. Okay. So this was the second tip, that don't be nervous at all. I know it's easy to say, but I have given interviews now, so I can say that you need to be confident enough. You need to be not be nervous at all. You need to show to the interviewer that you are there and you are present over here and you are confident enough to get selected. Our third tip: how to introduce yourself. So when we are introducing ourselves, we are just not reading our own resume. Okay, just ensure that you're telling your details, your education background and everything, where you're working. If you have a work experience like your articleship or your any experience that you have, or internship that you might have done or anything. But also tell something about yourself which is not there in the resume. Like you can talk about your hobbies. Like you can talk about like how you love writing or you love singing, how you have joined any band or group, or you love playing games online, and how it regenerates you. Okay, so talk something about yourself as well apart from what is mentioned in the CV, because obviously the interviewer might have read your CV. So this was the third tip. Now the fourth tip: if you don't know some questions, Just think for a minute and then reply. It's okay to take your time rather than just say anything. Now, if you completely don't know the question, if you have not heard of the question at all, then just say that I'm just giving it a try, and just say what you want to say. Okay, don't bluff in every question. Too much of bluffing is also going to create a lot of problems. Okay, like how overconfidence creates a problem, that is that way. Our tip number 5: be polite, be generous, and have a neat background. Like whenever you're having online videos and online interviews, ensure that there's no noise background. Okay, just ensure that you are sitting in a peaceful place, and you can apply backgrounds in Zoom. So do ensure that. Uh, do try that first before giving any interviews. Okay, you can always log into Zoom and try all which all backgrounds you can have and everything. So just directly don't go for any Zoom meeting or anything or Zoom interviews. Before, just try that application once, download it. It's better if you download it. So these were 5 tips of how to give the interview. First, dress well. Second, don't be nervous, be confident. Third, how to introduce yourself. So give your introduction as well, plus what is not there in CV. Okay, do tell them that. Fourth, so our fourth one was don't bluff too much. If you don't know the answers, you can politely say that you don't know, but you're just going to give it a try. And fifth, about your background and noise cancellation. So these were the tips. Now coming back to Kotak Life Insurance. So after the online round, I was selected for the offline rounds. So for Kotak Life Insurance, I had selected CFO's role. So what is CFO's role? Okay, now it involves accounts, compliance, audit, risk, and taxation. So now for this role, how many rounds were there? First, it was technical round. Second was HR round. Third was the departmental head took other round. Fourth was the CFO interview. So let's start with the technical round. So what happens is when you're giving your ICI campus interviews, you have already undergone 3 years of articleship. So you have domain knowledge of whatever area you've worked in. So either it's internal audit or it's audit, stat audit, or tax. So you will have questions in and around what you have done in the past, plus what the organization is expecting out of the role. So since my interview articleship experience was majorly into statutory audit and tax, I was asked a lot of questions on stat audit and tax, and the results were out and the budget was also out. So a lot of questions on budget as well. So that was the first technical round. After that, when I got selected in that, it was the HR round. Now HR round is very basic and simple round. It's very easy to clear this round. It's about how where you live, how are you, and what you want, what are you expecting from Kotak Life Insurance or any other company. Then if any questions you have, you may ask the HR. Okay, anyways, you can ask the questions to HR at any point of time, but this is specifically HR round which they have. So the third round was taken by the Chief Compliance Officer, and he's also the departmental head. So it was more like a technical question, technical round only. He'll ask you different types of questions like about company law, secretarial law, and all these questions, plus some tax and audit knowledge, so as to gauge how much understanding you have of the role and plus of your interview of your articleship experience. So once you get selected in that round as well, you'll have the last set of interview with the CFO. So now what he asked, the types of questions. I can just tell you the types of questions, not the questions, because of the NDA rules. And the CFO asked were very basic questions like tell me something about yourself, because he does not have time to go through the CV and everything. He's a CFO, so you just need to give a very brief introduction of yourselves, maximum 1 minute of your introduction. Tell me about yourself, You need to give a detailed one in that 1 minute. So what to do? Tell your name, tell your what you have done, education background, your articleship experience, and in short, your what you do in your hobbies or what you do in your free time. But all in a very short span of time, you have to see all these things. Okay, you need to impress him because he's the last final round. That you need to give for Kotak Life Insurance. So after the final round, HR will give you the decision, final decision, whether you are selected or not. So I was selected in Kotak Life Insurance as a management trainee in the PALM department, which is under the CFO office. So what is PALM? Process Assurance and Risk Management. It will have internal audit, risk management, and SOPs. Process department, basically. So these are our three departments. So the interview experience with Kotak Life Insurance was very smooth. All the interviewers were very polite, generous, and very welcoming as well. So guys, as I've told you earlier, please remember those 5 tips before giving any interview. And definitely you'll get selected, and just leave it up to God whether you'll be getting selected or not. Just give it your best. So so this was all about my experience with Kotak Life Insurance. Definitely in the coming weeks, I'll share my experience with different companies as well, in which I've given interviews. So stay tuned to my channel, and please subscribe to my channel, Grace Gorgeous by Priyanshi Gokru, and stay healthy and stay safe. Until then, bye.